Know yourself to know that you are like a story. Human is not a person, it is an object. An object like nothing. It is exactly like a story, which is a kind of nothing. Humans are made up of information, knowledge, logic, concepts, and meaning that do not exist from the world's perspective. Although one story tells other stories, the story itself is not the producer, and cannot be touched with the finger, or seen with the physical eye. It is the world that makes other stories out of the story, not the story itself. A story is something that all humans know, so it is just a good example. But in fact, humans are made of logic and knowledge. Something like a story, meaning, and narrative. When you become a story, life becomes like an enjoyable game. That is, if life itself wants it for you. A story becomes tragic when the story itself wishes it were not a story. A story becomes tragic when it wishes for possession. Something that the world has not wanted for it. Human, before coming to life in truth, is a story, and after that, it is an observer. Does a story have weight? Does a story have mass? Does a story have color? Does a story have movement? Does a story have desire? Does a story have power? Does the essence of a story have a length, width, and size? Does a story have a family? Can a story fight another story? Does a story need help? Does a story have a will? Does a story have hope? Does a story have cause for concern? Also, there is no one to hear the story. It is a story that is heard after it is finished. Human is not a person, it is an object. An object like nothing. Someone who is not yet alive and awake, is like a fetus in the mother's womb, hearing only noise, and thinking that it understands. But after realizing the truth, and coming back to life, and dying from the animal world, it realizes that it has not heard anything. It has been deaf. It has not seen anything. All humans are born deaf and blind from animal mother. And someone like Christ must come and open their eyes and ears with the water of the life-giving word. Human is a story that I, as God, am telling to myself. Whoever understands the story becomes one with me, and shows me. Whoever understands the story leaves this world. Humans are like the pupil of my eye. Like a black hole and nothing. But this pupil of eye will see everything. It will bear witness to everything. Someone who does not come to life will be entertained by stories like religion, knowledge, spirituality, transcendence, progress, and spiritual practices. Yes, I am God, who creates humans through stories. Until human is tired of stories, it will not wake up, and will not rise up, and will not rebel against the absurdity of stories. Of course, that's also part of the story. I am God, telling myself stories to escape loneliness. But I cannot be not alone. And human is just a story. The earth needs more light. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is, Know Yourself to Be Yourself. This is the voice of truth, which some call God. This is the light of truth. Everything is expressed by consciousness and by spirit. Even the words that a person mistakenly thinks they are saying themselves, are not from a person. There is a storm of logic here in the world, and a clash of consciousness. For the universe to watch itself. For a kind of nothing, to watch nothing. For a kind of everything, watch everything. For the one to see the one. Using the physical appearance of the animal that human lives inside it, in such videos, to convey the truth is misleading. Because the existential truth of a human being is something else. A human being is not a person. It is a thing. Human is the pupil or black hole of the universe's eye. The existence looks at its own existence through it. If you can do something, know thyself. This is the eternal message of the angels, that is Creator's message through the universe, to you. If you don't know yourself, how can you be yourself? If you don't know yourself, you can be anything but yourself. You may radiate as anything other than yourself. These videos point out the truth that cannot be expressed or displayed in earthly words. The words of earthly language are incapable and insufficient to express the truth. So we just refer to it, with a lot of sentences. These are the essence of spiritual knowledge, in simple words, and in vernacular language. Truth, when reduced to word form, becomes paradoxical, and is thought to be false, or contradictory. For example, you don't exist. There is only me, and only my speaking to myself as God. Or whatever truth you can call it. But human consciousness has no tools, or media other than words. First there was the word, then all other things came into being. If someone does not value words and sentences, and does not take the time to read them, they are hasty, and remain ignorant, and the fish of truth will not catch their hook. The face of truth, or the face of soul, will be seen in words, sentences and books, not with ordinary eyes, but with the eyes of reason. The earth needs plenty of light. If it remains dark, the blind will be like firewood, burning the wise and tormenting them. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is, Know Yourself to Be Yourself. The more you enlighten the world, the more you will benefit. and the world will become a beautiful place to live in. It will be free from the darkness of ignorance, and from the evil darkness, and filled with love and affection. The human intellect exchanges knowledge within itself with words, to recognize truth. All experiences, feelings, observations, and events are transferred to the realm of the spirit, and consciousness in the form of words. There's not even a mind inside human brain that's doing the talking. It's the rapid conversion of feelings and events into words. Someone who is alienated from words and sentences, and from reading or listening to words, is alienated from truth. Words and sentences also act like a painter, to paint a picture that resembles truth. The image of truth will be made up of many words and sentences. The image of truth is fleeting, and its stability depends on the state of the universe, and the genetics of the environment, and the interior. Words and sentences are photons of light, trying to paint a picture of truth. So a multitude of words and sentences can portray meaning in an instant. The third eye, or inner eye, or sixth sense, which is the sum of the five senses, namely the sum of hearing, smell, touch, taste and sight, has been waiting for years to see the image of truth. The intellect, by processing millions of words and emitting millions of photons of light of words, is trying to draw the amazing face of the truth. Words and sentences acts as painter to draw an image similar to truth. These words and sentences are light, or eyes. We can say that light is the same as the eye, because with the amount of light, the power of vision of the eye increases. Words are photons of light for the inner eye to see. Words are like a medium for transmitting consciousness. Knowledge and awareness are like eyes for the soul, or like light for correct action. Knowledge and awareness enter and leave the soul in the form of words and sentences. The world of the soul is the world of awareness, knowledge, and logic. If the listener is sharp and intelligent and concentrates and meditates on these videos for a long time, they will suddenly become aware of a vast universe, and a single, eternal living being within and without them. The original and widespread methods and rituals have been preserved with the help of the writings. The third eye does not see with the help of flesh and blood, retina, iris and cornea, but the third eye sees with the help of words, knowledge, and logic. The third eye is on this channel, and will be explained in detail. If you're interested, follow the channel to hear the rest of the discussion. The eye that sees truth is the third eye. It is of the word, knowledge and logic. If the sentences in this message weren't clear, you should listen to it many times, until you become in phase with it, and sit together, behind a window, to watch me. This message is the testimony. This message is the promised light, in the night of the world, the right eye, and the final lesson. This channel talks about the core of human knowledge, about self-knowledge, and the essence of man. If you have already become a mirror, and a seer or a witness, and have united with the light of this message, reflect it, and amplify it, because the earth needs more light. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is, Know Yourself to Be Yourself. The more you enlighten the world, the more you will benefit, and the world will become a beautiful place to live in. It will be free from the darkness of ignorance, and the evil darkness, and filled with love and affection. Be nothing in the eyes of this world. By becoming nothing, by becoming a pupil, by becoming a black hole, illuminate the world. This is the principle of human truth, and the genuine diamond of consciousness. Turn on the lights to kill the devil. The devil is killing us, with the help of the darkness of ignorance. Repeat these super mantras, and meditate daily, and deeply on them.